Today, we are diving into a truly groundbreaking project in Japan. It's a place where ancient tradition is about to collide with some seriously futuristic technology. We're talking about a vision for a city run in large part by robots. So I want you to picture this. You're walking through the streets of Kitsuki, this incredible castle town famous for its beautifully preserved samurai districts. It honestly feels like you've stepped back in time. But, just under the surface of all that history, a pretty radical plan is starting to take shape. One that involves autonomous cars and humanoid robots just becoming a normal part of daily life. And look, this isn't just tech for tech's sake. This whole high-tech revolution is being kicked off by a deeply human crisis. One that threatens the future of towns just like this, all over the world. Okay, so let's get into it. The city of Kitsuki is dealing with a challenge that a lot of beautiful, historic towns can probably relate to. It is an absolute magnet for tourists. But there's a huge catch. Just look at this number, over 82%. That's how many visitors just come for the day and then leave. They snap their photos, they soak in the scenery, but they don't stay overnight. And that means they don't really spend money. It's a huge drag on the local economy. So what's the real problem here? Well, it's a massive labor shortage. It's so bad that local planners have this incredible term for it, a physical blank space. It's this gap in services that you just can't fix by making an app or some new software. I mean, think about it. You can't digitize a hotel cleaner or a taxi driver if they simply don't exist. Right, so to solve a physical problem, the city is proposing a physical solution. It's a whole new strategy they're calling autonomous transformation, or AX for short. And believe me, this goes way beyond what we usually think of as just going digital. So what exactly is AX? Well, it's not about building a better website. That's digital transformation, or DX. No, AX is all about using physical AI, actual robots you can see and touch, to do real-world jobs. We're talking autonomous Teslas acting as taxis, and humanoid robots literally running the hotels. And this slide just perfectly captures that shift in thinking. The old solution for a transport problem? Add more buses. But you still need drivers, which is the whole problem. The new AX model imagines an FSD moving reception, an autonomous Tesla that not only picks you up, but could even check you into your hotel while you're on the way. Wild. And it's the exact same logic for hotel operations. The old way? You try to outsource cleaning, which is a variable cost that goes up and down depending on if you can even find the workers. The AX model? It uses humanoid robots like Tesla's Optimus for autonomous maintenance. This is brilliant because it transforms a shaky, human-dependent cost into a predictable fixed asset. You just buy the robot. Now, I know this might all sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but the planners in Kitsuki have a very real, very ambitious blueprint to make this happen. And you've got to see the timeline, because this is all moving way faster than you might think. I mean, this timeline is aggressive. By the middle of 2026, they're planning to build a robot maintenance bay. And then, get this, by the start of 2027, the goal is to deploy Optimus robots and open Japan's first ever hotel with a level 4 autonomous chauffeured service. That basically means the cars can handle almost everything on their own within the city. So how do you get around all the legal stuff? Well, they have just really clever two-step strategy. First, they're going to run a 6-month regulatory sandbox. This lets them test the tech in the real world and prove it's safe. Once they have that proof, they'll push to become a national special zone, which creates a whole new legal framework so they can scale this project across the entire city. And this is maybe the most crucial point of all. This experiment in Kitsuki isn't just about saving one small town. It's really a pilot program for a much bigger national strategy, one that could position Japan as a world leader in this next huge wave of technology. And the tech itself is just evolving at an incredible pace. We're seeing a whole new generation of workers. You've got Tesla's Optimus, which can tap into all that FSD driving data, making it perfect for logistics and carrying heavy things. But then you have other robots like Figure 02, which are plugging into OpenAI's language models. That makes them capable of much more subtle conversational jobs, like being a concierge. This really lays out why Japan is the perfect incubator for all this. I mean, the need is obviously urgent, but they also have the laws in place, the world's first for robots on public roads. Industrially, Japanese companies are the kings of the critical components, the literal joints and muscles of these robots. And maybe most importantly, there's a cultural readiness and a national obsession with fail-safe engineering that you just don't see anywhere else. Of course, pulling this off means you have to totally rethink what an investment is. The old way of calculating return on investment, just based on cost savings, it doesn't even begin to tell the whole story here. The AX model redefines value. It includes these huge intangibles, like the brand uplift you get from being the city where people can go to experience the future today. That experience, that becomes the main attraction. So yeah, the experiment in Kitsuki is so much more than a local tourism project. It's really a window into a future where the line between human and machine work gets completely redrawn. And it forces all of us to ask a pretty serious question. This technology is coming, and it is coming fast. So what are we doing to get our own communities ready for its arrival?